Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Arknights reaction. Today we have Illuminate. I meant to get to this one a while ago, but I legitimately kind of just kept forgetting to. Patreon bylaw had thrown it into the queue forever ago and was just like, where's the reaction? I was like, you right, I did in fact forget. I never promised I was a good YouTuber, I just said I was one. So without further ado, let's hear what Adam Gubman has in store with Illuminate this time around and see what this sounds like, shall we? Let's go!
Die Wolken spiegeln sich im Wasser. Monde sind hinter den Wolken versteckt.
Okay.
Das Fiederbiest fragt mich, wo bist du?
Suddenly German. I guess that does track with the character and the theme that this is for. I just didn't expect it to just be right there. Ooh! Oh, wait a minute. Ooh! I'm getting like a late 90s, early 2000s R&B vibe? Alright! Okay! There it is.
Nothing frail, don't lie to me. Be nice to me. Flow, relax, simple wine, spill the wax. You feel the
Man, I said this in the last one, but like Arknights has definitely upgraded their visuals. Man, they're really paying attention to that. Ooh. Let it breathe. Dude, I'm digging this. I love this vibe. It reminds me of my childhood. I'm old enough that I remember this genre being on the radio quite a bit. I don't remember much of it, but I remember some of it. The layering of all the strings in this too. Woo! And then little flourishes like that. Man. There's so many little things in this instrumental alone. But of course, as per usual, I'll get into it. Alright, so first things first on this one, the vocalist nailed it out of the park. Apparently there's two of them. The first of which being Moana Avveneti, who sang on Battle Plan Underdawn, who just that vocal performance separately gorgeous. The absolute control to be able to just flick her voice up in this really poppy range and then just lock it in for that like siren vocalizing. Just it's so good, dude. It's not fair. I wish I was talented sometimes. And then I'm not quite sure how accurate this is, but big if true, Julie Elven, she's beautiful. Her voice is gorgeous. I've heard her on Legend of Vox Machina. I believe she was also on Horizon Forbidden West. Like there's a bunch of stuff that her voice has been attached to, and she just nails that like really mystical, beautified sound. This like floating fairies in the forest, which is hilarious given her name is Elven. I love her tone. It's so good. So if she's the one supporting Moana, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. What a combination of voices. Sorry, I just get really excited when I see like vocalists that I know, because that's not too many by name, and to recognize Julie Elven especially made me just go, oh, like it just made so much sense. But also Moana's voice, I haven't really heard much of what she's done outside of Battle Plan Underdawn, but nonetheless an amazing vocalist. I didn't think that she would have this sort of range to visit this genre. This was like straight up Destiny's Child shit. Like Solange who? I don't know. Beyonce who? Never heard of her. Beautiful. This is an amazing tone. It's an absolute beautiful piece. I mean, of course, I'm going to be getting into the composition as well, little things to talk about there, but I just really wanted to highlight the vocalist and how they absolutely rocked this genre and really locked into that vocal tone. Once again, for this song, we're visiting E minor, I'm pretty sure. Again, still kind of fuzzy on that, still learning, so if I am wrong, that's why, but I'm pretty sure this is E minor. But as per usual, when you want to get this vibe, you go for E minor. It's a very just solemn sound. It just really kind of drags down a little bit. It can be a little bit uplifting. There's like a slight hope to it, like I've talked about before, but largely it does kind of keep you mellow and on like the down low, you know, it holds you there. And especially matched with just the R&B aesthetic of this song as a whole, really just helps float through. It really does just float too. This song, it just floats all the way through. And I love some of the things that are done sound design wise in this, like the cross stick that's being done with the snare, I'm pretty sure is supposed to sound like a water droplet. Like it just has this like really heavy sound to it, and I feel like that was intentional. I'm not sure much about the character's backstory here, or if there is something related to water going on with this character, but it could also symbolize maybe a little bit of just weightlessness and floaty personality, which I think makes more sense for her based on design and maybe the spirits, like the deer that were walking down the stairs there. Like there's a lot that it could be. But those are the two things that I would go for when I hear something that's designed like a water droplet, is either somebody floaty and not really well grounded, or somebody who has a lot of emotional resonance that they need to work through or work towards. So she could be a healer, something like that. It could be a lot of things, but that's what I would figure, is that she has something to do with spiritual and or water-based healing. The other thing Adam was doing really well here, of course, as per always, with the way he supports a lot of his songs with this like heavy string support, that was beautiful. And then that like little music box for accents that was in between there, it just kind of like, that was the lift that I mentioned earlier with E minor. Like every once in a while it was like it just kind of pulled you up a little bit. It didn't want you to feel depressed. It just wanted to keep bringing you along for the ride. It wanted to give you a little something, you know? It's like handing a dog a treat after walking for so long. It's like, bro, I'm tired. Here's a treat. I'm better now. It's the dumbest analogy ever, but I assume you get what I mean there. And talking specifically about the chorus when it comes to the chord progression, I might be wrong here, but again, learning boy, if I'm wrong, please correct me down below. Adam, if you're watching this, please correct me down below if I'm incorrect here. But I think the chorus goes C minor, E minor, A minor, but a lot of the chorus seems to jump between two of those chords, so I gotta figure that that's probably the first and second in that passage, but maybe a seventh on there? I don't know, because like it sounds like it might. Hold on. Hi, me here. I realized while editing that this entire segment was basically me saying the wrong chord names pretty much the entire way through. I played them as I meant to, but I said the wrong thing. So I'm going to overdub very poorly with the correct name of what I was meaning to say, but just wanted to let you all know before we got there. So if we're talking C major 7th to A minor 7th, it would be like this, which sounds correct. Like if I take out that 7th and just leave it with the main chord, it doesn't feel like it's complete. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel that 4th key in the chord really makes a difference for all of them, because if you go and then down to E minor, that again doesn't feel full, but if I add that other one in there, really feels like that 7th is kind of what's nailing it down for me. So I think this might have been done with 7ths. Again, if I'm wrong and somebody knows better, correct me, but I think that that's the chord progression going on there, and that 7ths are utilized in order to make everything just feel a little bit more full. That might also just be the bass line kind of causing that to happen in my brain. Like, for all I know, it could be rooting itself on a C, and you get like that, and then the other 3 above it would be causing that effect, because it could be doing that. So it could be some variants. I'm still new here, as you all know. I'm working on it, but I'm pretty sure that feels right, but I might be wrong. Either way, an absolutely beautiful song. Great work by Adam, as per always. I'm assuming that the credits are correct on this one, so if I'm wrong on any of the vocalist credits, please inform me, let me know. I don't like getting credits incorrect, so if I am wrong, I always leave a pinned comment with the correction and who corrected it. If you leave your own comment, I'll read it for sure, or if you want to pop into my Discord and let me know, by all means do so. I much prefer having correct credits over incorrect credits. But I digress. Just again, great song, beautiful voices, absolutely nailed the aesthetic, nailed that vibe, love the R&B sound, really brought me back to like when I was 5 and I kept hearing the radio while my mom was shopping and I was in the shopping cart just clacking bricks together like a fucking mongoloid. So it's a good nice nostalgia to come with that. But either way, thank you all so very much for watching. If you have any other songs you want me to get to, I know that there's like a brand new one that just came out dealing with some ocean stuff. I haven't looked much into it. I think Scotty might be related. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of wishy-washy on the characters yet, working on it. Either way, leave them down in the comments below as always, and I will do my best to get to them. And otherwise, if you just like this video and enjoyed seeing me basically devolve into nonsense and you want to see more of that, you know how to follow and support me, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!